Live doing a CSG grading submission reveal video. This is a 92 card order, bulk submission. Did it with a few friends in the community. Got some cards in here for Ed, who is Wesker Griff on YouTube. Mike M, who is TTM Mike on YouTube. Nina, who is Nina S on YouTube. Jeremy, who is Big Smooth, and Gary, who is Bink Scott, not to be confused with Big Scott 35. So check out their channels. Also, a group of cards for myself. So sent this submission off on June 1st. That's when it was prepared and placed in their system. They received it and logged it in their system on June 9th. So about 8 days. Not too bad, not quite as quick as SGC, but certainly not as long as PSA, and definitely much quicker than CSG was when I submitted with them 6 months, 8 months, whenever it was ago. They have picked things up, sped things up quite a bit. So they got it in their system June 9th. It was completed and shipped on June 30th and arrived back yesterday, July 5th. A little bit of a delay due to the 4th of July holiday with shipment, but not too bad. Pretty quick overall. So CSG did just raise their bulk rates and their overall submission rates in the last few days. Bulks were $12 per card. They're now up to $15, so still reasonable, still a great option to get some cards graded and slabbed, encapsulated for your personal collection. And it's really the cheapest of the legitimate options. Right now, of course, you have PSA. They're kind of the king of the hill, right? They have the best overall appeal in the hobby. They are by far the most popular. They have the highest, I should say, resale value, if that's what you're looking for. But they also come with a longer wait and higher prices. And a lot of population there. So, I mean, PSA is an option. I've submitted with PSA for years and years and years, submitted thousands upon thousands of cards with them. I don't submit much anymore. I do look forward to hopefully submitting stuff in the future, but they're kind of not super strong on my radar right now. Of course, I buy some PSA graded cards from time to time, but I got out of the trap of feeling like I had to always submit and buy and only collect PSA. Got out of that in the last couple years, which has opened up a lot of possibilities for my collection. SGC, another great option. I mean, they are lightning fast. They are my personal favorite, but I've begun to enjoy CSG a little more. They have improved their flip. This is my first reveal. The first time in hand, I'll have the newer flip. Their holders are excellent. Their grading is pretty solid, but they are absolutely tough. There's no doubt about that. I think this order will show that again. But they're a good, cheap option. They are, their resale value is not extremely strong, but I think it'll grow. They're got a lot of big money behind them. Like, they're not going anywhere. I think they're right there already at this point as like the number 3 one. And they, of course, will put a lot of pressure on SGC for that kind of 2 spot. But PSA is still far and away in that top spot in terms of popularity. But things change. Things absolutely change. And it might not look like it now, but those are also possibilities. BGS right now is kind of, to me, become a distant fourth. They're kind of an afterthought, and they're kind of falling off. Of course, you know, I'll buy BGS cards, and I consider them, but they're really the 4 companies that I look at as the legitimate options in terms of grading, and they all have their benefits and weaknesses, of course. And then, of course, there's a ton of new companies and other companies out there, and some that have been around for a while and some just for a few months, but you know, we'll see. Anyway, we're going to get to the reveal. Appreciate those who watch live, and I know a lot watch the archive as well. Should be majority baseball, but there's some football and some basketball. And, of course, whenever Jeremy is in an order, you're going to get some interesting stuff, some non-sports stuff as well, which CSG doesn't do a good job of doing the non-sports stuff, but they will do stuff in sports releases so you can get some stuff done. One of their downsides is they do charge an extra couple dollars for cards that are autographed. That is just silly, doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get into the reveal. Usually for these group submissions, I have everything sorted out ahead of time. This one, we're just going to go straight out of the boxes. I got the 2 boxes here. They kind of have a unique way that they ship stuff. It's kind of interesting. It works. I was kind of skeptical the first time I got an order from them, but I mean, I've never received a damaged card from them, so that's certainly a positive thing. And it's worked out well so far. So we will start with this box because I think that's kind of the order, and it should be somewhat similar to how I sent. All right, let's get into it. First card is for Ed. It is a Juan Soto. Not a shocker there. So here's the first look, at least on my channel, of the CSG flip. I certainly think it is improved from the previous one. I got used to the other one, so it really didn't bother me, but the green was definitely something that kind of could be a little distracting. Their slabs are nice. They're solid. They're fairly compact. Not quite as compact as PSA, but certainly a little more compact than SGC for sure. They're crystal clear. The flip is decent. They adopted the SGC grading scale. So this is a 2019 Donruss Nicknames Juan Soto Bronze, and that is a 9.5 mint plus. You could say, and at least for me, I actually think maybe their slabs are a little too clear. I guess it depends card to card, but I actually do like the frosting that the PSA slabs have around them because I think it just centers your focus on the card. Whereas I find myself, and maybe it's just because I'm not as used to it, I'm more used to the PSA with the frosting around the edges and the SGC with the black matte around the edges, that I get distracted almost with how clear the slab is and just kind of seeing right through it. But, I mean, that's, of course, a nitpick. So that's our first card there is a Juan Soto. We're going to get a number of Juan Sotos for Ed. He's also got the 2019 Donruss Nicknames Juan Soto, numbered to 999, and he received a CSG Gem Mint 10. So congrats on the 10 there, Ed. The childish Bambino. All right, another Soto. 2021 Topps Update Black Gold, Juan Soto Black. That is an 8.5 near mint plus. That one is also Ed's. At some point, I will lose track of whose cards exactly are whose, unless they are in perfect order here. I just have the sheet next to me. Here's a Wander Franco, the 2021 Bowman's Best Wander Franco rookie prospect card. Highly debated. Beautiful card nonetheless. 9.5 mint plus on the Wander Franco. So a nice looking card there. We've got a 2021 Bowman's Best Bobby Witt Jr. in a 9.5 mint plus. Bowman's Best from 2021 looks fantastic. Really like the look of it. What's up, Big Smooth? What's up, Robert Gonzalez? What's up, Joel? James G. What's going on? Reese ND Card Ranger. Everyone has their opinions there, Big Smooth. All right, 2020 Panini Chronicles Contenders Optic Juan Soto Hyper 8.5. So near mint plus on the Soto. Got another Soto here. 2020 Chronicles Mosaic Silver. Nice and shiny there. You got a little shine on the CSG label. Back of the flip still looks exactly the same. Hologram and a QR code. All right, another Juan Soto. A lot of Juan Sotos sent in by Ed. This is the variation, the no cap variation. Another 8.5. Got a Jason Tatum orange from Panini Illusions. So this one belongs to Mike M. This is Mike M's card. TTM Mike, 8.5 on the orange Jason Tatum. Start a new stack there. They do a good job of sending these back in order. PSA used to scramble them all over the place. On occasion, you get lucky and they'd be in order, but that was a rarity. And SGC's kind of all over the place as well. I mean, they kind of have them in bunches, but not straight in order. All right, here's a Tyrese Maxey, 9.5 mint plus from Chronicles. This is also Mike M's card. I do like the holders. It's certainly an improvement. And I have no qualms about sending some cheaper cards for the collection that I just enjoy getting graded, getting slabbed off to them for sure. And I definitely look towards doing that a bit here in the future. Here's a Justin Herbert Gridiron Kings, 9.5. I think if you are infatuated with the 10s, though, it is still going to be a bit difficult. Obviously, a little better or a little easier than it was in the past when 10 was a pristine, but 9.5 on the Herbert. We got a Wander Franco Stars of MLB from 2022 Tops. That is a 9.5 mint plus. Also from Mike M. What is up, Nina? How are you doing? All right, looks like we got our first card for Nina. That does it for Mike M. Nina sent some stuff off for the collection for her Will Clark collection. This is from 2021 Archives. Will Clark Red Hot Foil. A 1 Tops design. That is an 8.5. 8.5 on the Red Hot Foil. That is serial numbered to 50. So CSG, the first time or two I sent to them took like 6 months, 8 months. It took forever. But this order that I sent off June 1st, they received it. They logged it. Obviously, they received it beforehand. June 9th, got it completed by June 30th, back in hand by July 5th. So not bad. It's about a month. So a month at a cheaper rate of now $15. It's an option. It's certainly an option, for sure. To me, like my bigger cards, my pre-war cards, I'm still going to use SGC more, and I love the fact that they're back in like 7 days, honestly, 7 to 10 days. I'm sending off an order for them hopefully in the next 3 days. I'm just waiting for a few more things to come in, and I fully expect them to be back before the National, so that's what I'm looking forward to there. And of course, PSA, you can do some group subs with them and stuff too. They say like 90 days, but not until the backlog is done. And I think most of the backlog is graded. I think there's a huge backlog right now in getting those cards encapsulated. I think that's the big backlog. I have an order from PSA from what feels like 15 years ago, even though it's more like probably a year and a half ago. It just popped today, so that'll be coming in the next few days. All right, another Will Clark for Nina. 2021 Tops, 86 Tops, 70th Anniversary Parallel, 8.5. So an 8.5 on the Will Clark, serial numbered 70. Here's a cool Will Clark. It's in a 9, CSG 9, 2019 Stadium Club. Better font as well. The font on the green holders was a little weak. This one's got slightly more bold. Another Will Clark 2004 Tops all-time fan favorites in a mint 9. This is a 92 card order. Another Will Clark 93 Pinnacle. 93 Pinnacle matches this really, really well. 8.5. Matches the flip, I should say. All right, a little tougher grade on this one. 1993 Pinnacle Cooperstown, Will Clark, near mint 7. 7 on the Will Clark. It definitely looks like you did a good job with that, Nina. 93 Upper Deck Triple Crown Contenders, Will Clark, in an 8. Yeah, I mean, these holders are spectacular. And that's the thing, the other cheap options, I mean, the cheap options have kind of come and gone in recent years. I mean, HGA is not cheap. Their holders look nice, their flips look nice. Of course, they've had plenty of issues and problems and have probably fallen by the wayside. They're the type of company I kind of wonder how long they'll be around. GMA, of course, has always been a cheap option. They've been around for a really long time, but their holders are like not high quality at all. 92 Fleer Ultra Will Clark, 8.5. 8.5 on the Will Clark. And the thing is, and you'll get some comments from time to time, of course, people complaining, like, why are you guys subbing those cards? It's all about enjoying your cards, and sometimes they're just really nice to display in holders, really nice to collect. You can, of course, do various types of registries and such, so this one looks great, too, in an 8. 92 Fleer All-Stars Will Clark. When I see these old school cards, I start thinking, like, man, I used to have some of them. I got to go through and pick up some for the collection. All right, I think that was the last one for Nina. This one is for Jeremy. It's a 1996 Select. Before Select was a retail product people were hoarding. It's in Fuego, Dan Patrick. 8.5. 8.5 on the Dan Patrick. Sharp card there for Jeremy. We've also got a 2021 Topps Chrome Formula 1. Oscar Piastri. 9.5 mint plus. Formula 1. All the rage in the hobby. And just generally speaking, you definitely hear people talking about it a lot more than you used to, of course. 1998 Topps WCW NWE Jay Leno. 8.5 on the Jay Leno. What's up, Because I'm Carlos? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Matthew. All right, we got a 10 here. We got a Gem Mint 10 on the 2010 Sport Kings. Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman, Gem Mint 10. So we've had a couple 10s to this point, but they're not as common as you'll see in other orders, for sure. Jay Leno rookie there for Big Smooth. All right, there's an autograph. 96-97 Skybox Premium Autographics. Sam Perkins Blue Ink received a near mint 8. Near mint 8 on the Perkins. And it's a 9 on the autograph grade. All right, we got the original Fernando Tatis, the one who actually is probably to this point accomplished more in a big league career. Though the son certainly has a ton of talent and may surpass him in the near future should he stay healthy. But 1999 Skybox Premium Autographics, Fernando Tatis, Blue Ink, numbered to 50 there, 9.5 mint plus. And they graded the autograph a 10. If you're worried about the autograph grade there, Jeremy. So not bad on that one. All right, another Skybox Autographics. It's Tom Glavine, also in a 9.5, mint plus. And a 10 on the auto. All right, 2013 Allen and Ginter mini codes. Zodiac Killer, Gem Mint 10. So I will say, and I've gotten some cards graded from them. I got some minis subbed. I don't love their holders for the minis. I think the SGC Black Matte or the PSA with the frosting both work a little better for minis than the CSG. It's almost too crystal clear. There's just too much open see-through space there for me personally. But of course, there's certain cards that may not be worth submitting to those companies. So it's certainly an option, and I wouldn't say it looks bad. It's just a lot of open space, and I did notice that in the past with a handful of Ginter Chrome minis that I sent. All right, Gary V. Many people who were in and possibly out at this point of the hobby's hero. Gary V, 2019 Allen and Ginter, Gem Mint 10. Gem 10 on the Gary V. I bet that card, even in the CSG holder, would sell very, very well. Here you go, another guy who's all over YouTube nowadays. 2005 Topps all-time fan favorites. It's a promo card of Dr. Jim Beckett, and that is a Gem Mint 10. Gem 10. Jim Beckett. And since he put on that Pirates uniform, they still haven't done a lot. Sorry, Pirates fans. No, they had a little run there for a little while, but they've been struggling once again. So Gem 10 on the Jim Beckett. 1991 score, card number 737, the American flag, peace prayer. It's really nice to get a 10 there. Nice to get a 10 there. Matthew, I definitely have Raleigh Fingers cards somewhere in the collection. I believe this one is also Jeremy. He's got a couple more. 2018 Panini Chronicles Prism, Rafael Devers, Blue Ice. Nice looking card there, 9.5 mint plus. And a 1992 Upper Deck, David Justice, mint 9, mint 9. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Mint 9 on the David Justice. David Justice had a nice run as a really good and productive player for some really good Braves teams. All right. This one and one more there for Jeremy. It's a Michael Buffer. 1991 KO. Michael Buffer, 9.5 mint plus. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, and then we have a 1996-97 Fleer Decade of Excellence. Number 4, Michael Jordan. Of course, a image of that rookie. Mint 9 on the Michael Jordan. I would agree a little bit there, Jeremy. I still think they're a little tough. Like, I don't think they're just popping 10s, of course, but maybe not quite as strict as they were. And I think if you go through their, I was looking on their website, they definitely eased up a little bit on centering, specifically back centering. So mint 9 on the Jordan. And that does it for Jeremy's stuff. All right, we're going to have a run of mine, and then after that, we wrap it up with a ton of cards for Gary. All right, so let's take a look at some of my stuff. I sent out some vintage just to see how they look, because I enjoy grading kind of low grade, either fan favorites or Hall of Famers, lower level Hall of Famers. Like if I have a random Mickey Mantle, I'm probably just going to get it graded with SGC, but a Hoyt Wilhelm that I know is lower graded. Still like to have the grade, especially, I mean, I keep most of my vintage stuff, but of course if I have some duplicates, I'll sell some off. And I still prefer to have them graded. And if you can get it at a cheaper option with the CSG, I think you can do it. And I just don't think they looked right in the older flips, and I think they look a lot better here. So here's a 67 Hoyt Wilhelm 2.5. Nice card there. 3.5 on the 58 Topps Luis Aparicio 58 All-Star. 3.5 on that. This one definitely some strong centering issues. Clean card overall. Pleasant Nice grade with this one, really centering the biggest issue with it. 1961 Topps Billy Martin in a CSG 7, near mint 7, so pleased with that. Billy Martin is a Brave. Got a 1970 Topps Tom Seaver in an excellent 5. Really nice eye appeal of that card. Tom Terrific. 1967 Topps Dick Allen in a 6. Believe this one was acquired from B. Roth 6, aka Card Soup, at a Philly show probably like a year ago. Had picked it up. Nice centering overall. Looks great. Richie Allen, one of those guys who's been like borderline on the cusp of the Hall of Fame for years. Literally is missed by one vote. I think 3 straight cycles. So we'll see if he finally gets his way in there at some point. This is a 1955 Bowman Smokey Burgess 3.5. Just a cool card of a former Philadelphia Philly. 2021 Topps Heritage Alec Boehm Spencer Howard Gem Mint 10. I think this one was in a semi-rigid for PSA before the cutoff a long time ago. Obviously, Howard's kind of fallen off a little bit. Still has potential to maybe at some point make some sort of big league impact, but I don't think he'll ever be the star some thought he could be. Alec Boehm playing okay, but he's got a long ways to go to reclaim any sort of hobby following, but looks nice regardless. Here's a 2021 Topps Finest Flashbacks Freddie Freeman in a Gem Mint 10. Nice card there. I actually think the green label worked really well for the 93 Finest All-Star design, but still cool. This one I just kind of sent in. I figured grading was cheap. What the hell, why not? It's never bad to have a Mike Trout in a slab. 2022 Topps Heritage, 73 Topps Candy Lids, Mike Trout, 7.5 near mint plus. Didn't really know what to expect grade-wise. I mean, technically it's off-center, but they might all be like that. You know, it's one of those. It's just cool to have slab. I certainly was not expecting a 10 or a 9. Kind of thought maybe like an 8-ish, but fine with it. 2021 Topps Archives, Cabrian Hayes, rookie card, Gem Mint 10. (1964) Topps, card 517, checklist 507 to 587. I like looking at the checklist, seeing what kind of stars you see on it, if any. Mini Minoso on there. Flip it over. You got Bill Mazeroski, Jim Kotz, some lower level Hall of Famers, a few rookies, stars. Gil Hodges, Bob Uecker, so pretty neat. 6.5, not bad, actually pretty solid for a checklist. Checklists from back in the day were absolutely used as checklists. All right, here's the best looking 2 you'll ever see. It's a 1959 Topps Larry Doby. This card, just spectacular. Sharp corners, nice color, fairly well centered. But, unfortunately, back in the day, someone put an X on it, so it's got a mark. But still, the back is crisp. I mean, look at that. You can read his statistics and everything. So that's just one of those cards that still looks great slabbed. And I knew it wouldn't grade well at all. But it's one of those things, who really cares? You know, back in the day, you probably could have gotten a PSA whatever with the qualifier. They did away with qualifiers, which I never understood qualifiers at all, personally. But Larry Doby. All right, and then I got one of the best-looking cards of all time. It's a 1998 Topps Vladimir Guerrero, Mint 9 on the Vlad Guerrero. I kind of went through my copies and picked the one that I thought looked the best. Honestly, I kind of was banking on maybe like an 8 because, I mean, these gold borders, you see light chipping and such, very easy to come by. Just 1 at 1 slabbed. I mean, that card is spectacular. Spectacular. All right, I should have a few more cards before we move on to Gary. 2022 Topps City of Walk-Off Love Royal Blue. I believe these are the Walmarts. Mint 9. Obviously would have liked the 9.5 at the very least, but it's all right. It's another card for the Phillies collection, and of course the Bryce Harper collection. Got a few more here. They did a good job of keeping these in order. 2017 Panini Select Travis Kelce Silver Prism. 9.5 Mint Plus. Just a nice looking card. Few Montgomery Club cards that I had set to the side for quite a while. Jazz Chisholm Rookie. 9.5 Mint Plus. Ke'Bryan Hayes Rookie. 9.5 Mint Plus. Definitely works really well with this design. Ryan Mountcastle, also 9.5 Mint Plus. A lot of good chatter going on in the chat. Appreciate those who participated. What's up, Dystemic? What's up, Jay, Arshawn? All right, so I think that's it for mine. We'll move on to Gary. Bink Scott, been around for a long while. Check out his channel. Does a lot of grading reveals, collection, pickup showcases, all sorts of stuff. A lot of PSA stuff, but he's done some SGC. Now branching off doing a little CSG as well. 2022 Donruss Marvels, Wander Franco, Pink Fireworks. Pink Fireworks always look great. Mint 9 on that. I think I actually have one more card at the end of the order. Let me just show that off. 2010 Sports Illustrated for Kids, Roy Halladay, near mint 8. I think when I remember throwing this in at the last second and just going, it ain't going to grade high, but I don't care. Just want to get it slabbed. Roy Halladay. Little oddball there for the collection. 2010 Sports Illustrated for Kids. So, nice one there. All right, back to Gary's. He's got a Wander Franco Silver Pack rookie. Much more scarce rookie as opposed to the base card Mint 9. Franco hopefully gets back on track. Missed some time due to injury. Here's a 71 rookie stars from the National League featuring Bill Buckner, 6.5. That card looks nice in the slab. The classic, the 1989 Upper Deck King Griffey Jr., 8.5. I feel like everyone needs to have an 89 Griffey in the collection. 1989 Topps Trade It, which is a card I really like. I love the 89 set. Near mint 7. So 7 on the Griffey. 89 Coca-Cola Chicago White Sox, Nancy Faust, organist, 7.5. Interesting card there. 1985 Donruss, Don Mattingly in an 8. 8 on the Mattingly. Fan favorite in the hobby. 1985 Donruss Oral Hershiser, 8.5. Hershiser had a great career as well. One of the legends of the past. Tony Gwynn, 1984 Topps, Mint 9. '92 Fleer Update, Mike Piazza. These were from the little box set, 8.5, near mint plus on that. Sweet Piazza rookie. And a second Piazza rookie, also a 9. Oh, well, this one is a 9, so up a little bit from the previous one. Mike Piazza. One of the all-time great catchers. Well, all-time great hitting catchers for sure. 1992 Score Rookie and Trade It, Jeff Kent. That's definitely a card that was in common boxes for years. Kent obviously had a a really good offensive career. Really pick things up after moving on from the Mets. Gem 10, really solid grade on that, obviously. Tim Wakefield, so these 92 score did pretty well with him. Tim Wakefield from Rookie and Trade It, Gem 10. Long-time knuckleballer. Still remember watching him pitch against the Phillies back in his Pirates days. Of course, went on, became kind of a bigger name, I guess, in the sport. Getting more national exposure with the Red Sox. Here's a 1994 score, Torrey Hunter. Another guy who had a really nice career, 8.5. Nice Torrey Hunter. 94 score, not necessarily a set you see all the time. (1994) Upper Deck, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan in an 8 in the Star Rookies from Upper Deck. That's such a cool card. What's up, Mike? This Baseball Card Life. Appreciate you stopping by, providing some serious facts. 2001 Bowman Draft Picks and Prospects. Ichiro Suzuki, rookie, 8.5. 8.5 on the Ichiro. Another Ichiro in an 8.5. There's an Ichiro 2001 Topps rookie in a 7. That's true, Dystemic. 2001 Donruss rated rookie, Albert Pujols in a 7. Near mint 7 on the Pujols. Rare card, numbered to 500. So really tough to find there. This is a nice card. 2002 Rookie Cup Albert Pujols, 9.5 mint plus. Nice grade for a card that is shockingly, somehow, unbelievably 20 years old. Very hard to believe that 2002 product is 20 years old. Scary if you dwell on it too long. All right, we are getting to the home stretch here. Here's another one of those 2002 Topps. Albert Pujols, 8.5. Man, that card is sweet. $8.5 near mint plus on the Ichiro Rookie Cup. 2002. Nice design overall. One that, I don't know, I guess it depends from person to person. That's like from the era that gets lost in the shuffle for me. I think whenever I'm thinking about older Topps products, I'm thinking about the late 80s, early 90s. More so when I was growing up a little bit, and less so from those early 2000 years. But I'm sure it's the opposite for others. Some people are a little younger, remember growing up on the 02, 03, and those sort of designs. It's a 2002 Fleer Platinum Albert Pujols in the old school Fleer design, a mint 9. Mint 9 on the Albert Pujols. I love that 87 look. 2002 Donruss Diamond Kings T204 Albert Pujols. Gem Mint 10. I mean, obviously, CSG isn't like the most popular of the grading companies in terms of resale value. I have no idea what this card is valued at, like at all, but I would think, numbered to 1,000. Gem Mint 10 couldn't possibly be a card with a high population across all the platforms. Gem 10, pretty strong right there. Here's a 2005 Topps Update and Highlight. Nelson Cruz. 2005 Futures Game All-Star. Gem Mint 10. Another 10. That's really cool. First year card there for Nelson Cruz. Still has an outside shot at maybe possibly reaching that 500 home run number. We'll see. 2018 Topps Now Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto. AL and NL Rookies of the Month, Mint 9. Another one of them. This one a Gem Mint 10. Gem 10. Congrats there, Gary. Here's a Shohei Ohtani 2018 Topps Now. 9.5 Mint Plus. 19th home run of the season. Sets MLB record for Japanese rookies. This one is the Japanese version, and this one received a Gem Mint 10. So a Gem 10 on the Ohtani. 2018 Topps On Demand Rookie Review Shohei Ohtani 9.5 Mint Plus. Nice set there. 2018 Topps On Demand Rookie Review Rookie of the Year Tribute Shohei Ohtani Gem Mint 10. There's a Gem 10 on that one. 9.5 Mint Plus on the 2018 Topps Throwback Thursday 77-78 Footballer Design Shohei Ohtani Rookie. 9.5 Mint Plus on the 2019 Bowman Prospects Paper Card of Wander Franco. 9.5 Mint Plus. 2021 Bowman Draft Chrome Colton Cowser Refractor 9. Mint 9 on the Refractor first Bowman. Gem Mint 10 on the 2021 Topps Archives Gurriel Jr. variation, the Buffalo Blue Jays. I didn't even realize these existed. I probably saw them in passing back when the product was released, but these are actually pretty cool, and they're definitely a little pricey, at least Guerrero, but I would actually like to pick up one at some point in the future. It's just kind of cool. Remember that crazy 2020 season, and of course a portion of 2021, the Buffalo Blue Jays. And final card is a 2022 Bowman Wander Franco Gem Mint 10. So a perfect Gem Mint 10 to wrap it up from CSG Wander Franco. So those ones were for Gary. Appreciate everyone who watched. If you watch the archive, or even if you watch it live, go into the description or go into the area for comments and let us know what were some of your favorites or what was your favorite card. Definitely appreciate you hearing from you. Information about where to get cards graded and such is in the description. Appreciate all those who watched live and, of course, those who watched the archive. Have yourselves a great one. We'll be back soon in the coming days. Got a few PSA reveals coming. And before you know it, another SGC reveal, mail days, and just enjoying the hobby, collecting, having fun. Make sure you do it too. Looking forward to the 2022 National Sports Collectors Convention as well. See ya.